Hey, this is Mark Reed. Today I want to talk about pumps, compressors, things that we need when we have PCP air guns. We don't want to be using a manual pump all the time, so having at least a low-cost pump can be extremely helpful. So many of us are familiar with this device, the Yonghing, which is a very capable compressor. This is my personal setup, and I've used it for at least the past 2.5 years without any problems at all. If you treat this pump well, it will treat you well. And that includes, most importantly, keeping the temperature as low as possible. So today's not about the Yonghing, but it's the next compressor. This is the GX CS2 that I just purchased, and I think each has its role. The GX CS2 is made only for filling of individual gun tanks themselves instead of big tanks. So I'm going to unbox this and see what we got. User manual. The electrical adapter. Little filter. And it looks like probably the pump itself. Okay, it's well packaged, very well wrapped. Feels solid. It's got a little heft to it. Okay, I'm going to look over this and we'll see what we've got here. Okay, I see right off that they have a certification on the front, and it says that the date of manufacture was 6/29/22, so at least it's not an old model. Okay, the user manual is pretty basic, but it's actually not bad. It has some basic warnings. It has an inventory of the parts included. Very nicely, it gives a schematic with the parts list of every part in the middle, which I found to be impressive. It has some basic directions for use, and it also tells you to be sure to match up your voltage accordingly to 110 or 220, and this one is automatically, it looks like 115 is essentially the 110 setting. So not bad. The manufacturer recommends doing a test before doing anything else, and so I've set it up. I think we're ready to go. We've got the positive and negative oriented correctly on the voltage. They recommend once we close the bleed valve to watch the pressure build. It has a stop in the end of the fill port, and we'll want to see it gain about 300 bar pressure within about 20 seconds. Let's see how it does. I'll turn it on. And we will close the bleed valve. Okay. That was 15 seconds it took to reach 300 bar. I'd say it passed the test. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this unit, and I'm impressed. I think it's going to work the way that it's intended to be used within an individual small tank. I don't want to fill up an SCBA or any larger tank with this, but seems pretty good. Read good reviews. I think it's going to work. I'll let you know more in the future. Thanks very much.